bad at? Sorry. Don't talk back. Don't you talk back. That's rude. Say sorry. Okay. I'll take that as an apology. What are you doing? I'm trying to film here. I'm trying to film here. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a what I eat in a day, and I'm going to be doing keto edition. So I just passed my 6-month VSG, surgiversary I guess you could say. So I've been telling myself from the very beginning that at 6 months I was going to go straight to keto, because keto is always my favorite diet. I know that it's like a fad diet, but if anybody out there's actually done it, you know that it's actually like a great diet. You get to eat a bunch of fatty foods that you love, just without carbs. But I mean, as I've done my keto journey, I've learned that there are so many different substitutions for carbs and things like that that are fantastic. And I'm Hispanic, so I absolutely love cheese, and they allow you to have tons of cheese, so that's my kind of diet. Today is not my first day eating keto. I've been on the keto diet again for the past, today would be my 3rd day, and in the past 3 days I've lost 4 pounds total so far, which I am super excited about. So I'm probably gonna go keto and then try to keep it my lifestyle. I do love keto, and it's something that I definitely think that I can sustain. And not only that, my husband loves when I make keto food, because it's not, you know, the fish and the green beans and all the healthy stuff. When I cook up a good ribeye steak with some like bacon wrapped asparagus, he's pretty happy when I do that. But before VSG, about a year ago I want to say, I was on keto. I did lose 13 pounds. I did kind of stay there for a while after I did lose it, but that comes into I was ingesting way too many calories, because with keto you do have to be careful because you are eating fattier foods, but fattier foods have a lot more calories in it, and you still do need to keep your body at a caloric deficit. Please, please, please bear with me. It's my first like vlog style video that I'm going to be doing. I do show you throughout my entire day what I eat, obviously, and it is going to be keto. Yeah, I'm just not a big carb eater, so I love keto. It's great, and it gives me a lot of energy, keeps me full for a lot longer as well. So I'm gonna kind of go over what I do eat, a little bit of the recipes. Some of the recipes are mine and some of them are not, so if they're not mine, I'll link them down below, and if they are mine, I'll also be putting like the recipe, I guess you can say, down below. Most of the time I just eyeball everything, so there might not be a great recipe, but I'll put it down below. But please be patient with me in my filming. I tried really hard. Thanks. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Let's get to it. Morning! So this is my little coffee station. I have coffee every single morning, and that's part of what I love about the keto, because on keto you can have coffee. There are actually some diets that will tell you that they want you to stay away from coffee because of sugar and creamer and all that great jazz. So, this morning, as soon as I woke up, I had a cup of coffee, and the way that I measured it out is I just pour my coffee in a mug, put my creamer in, however much creamer I want, and then I dump that into a blender with a teaspoon of MCT oil and 1 little thing of Splenda, and I blend it up. You don't have to blend it up, but if you don't, you'll have just like, you know, the MCT oil up at the top. You'll taste it. It doesn't taste like anything, it's just kind of weird sensation, getting oil all over your face while you're trying to drink. So I do blend it up, and it creates this nice little foam, so I feel kind of like I'm having a latte. That's really nice. Did that scare you, Guy? You don't like the blender? I'm sorry, puppies. For breakfast, I made chorizo and eggs with some cheese. This is a very Hispanic type of breakfast. If you are Hispanic, you've probably had this breakfast at some point in time, but it is keto. So I did use only 1 egg. I used a little bit, I would probably say like a tablespoon of chorizo. I got like the little bar and just kind of scooped it out. A little bit of butter, and then Louisiana hot sauce and some cheese. And then had my eggs for the morning, and I had half of an avocado as well. So that was my breakfast. For lunch, I had a taco bowl. So what I actually do is I buy like a box of hamburgers, ground beef hamburgers, and I leave them in the freezer, and I take one out every day, like an hour before lunch, to let it thaw out just a little bit. Doesn't have to be fully thawed out. And then I cook that up, put some taco seasoning in it, and then depending on what produce I have, I'll put that in there. So I don't always have lettuce, I don't always have tomatoes and cilantro and all that great stuff. So I try to make sure always to put sour cream, cheese, avocado, and ground beef in there. So those are like the 4 things that are always in there, and then everything else is just kind of optional for me. But it's super delicious. I do put a little hot sauce and lemon on it at the end, and it gives it such a great flavor. Yeah, so it's really good. Just make sure that you don't burn the meat. I burned the meat a little bit because I was trying to talk to you guys. You know what? Just give me a break. It's my first vlog type of stuff. I'm learning. Thank you. So for dinner, we're gonna do spinach casserole. It's a casserole that's been in my family for a while. We have it every single Thanksgiving. It's my favorite thing that my mom's ever made. It's fantastic, and I love the fact that it's keto. The original recipe actually calls for double because we have it every Thanksgiving for a huge family, but since it's just the 2 of us, I split it in half. So you're gonna cook 4 slices of bacon, and while those are cooking, you're gonna go ahead and chop half a cup of mushrooms. After you do that, put it in a large mixing bowl, and then you can chop up the bacon after it's cooked and add that as well. Then you're gonna microwave the spinach, the frozen packs of spinach, for 6 minutes each. The frozen pack should be between 6 and 10 ounces, and then just make sure that you drain the excess water because you don't want your casserole to be watery. Then you're gonna add half of the Lipton soup seasoning pack, half a cup of sour cream, half a cup of cheese. You'll mix it all together, and then you'll put it into a casserole pan. You'll cover that with cheese, and then you'll throw it in the oven at 375 for about 20 minutes. While the casserole is cooking, start preparing the chicken thighs. And for the chicken thighs, you're going to season it in salt, pepper, garlic powder, rosemary, and thyme. I don't have exact measurements, but be generous. You're going to cook each side for about 4 minutes. You're going to put the chicken in the oven at 450 for 20 minutes after the spinach casserole comes out. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me with my what I eat in a day. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love keto. I know a lot about keto. I did a lot of research about keto before I did it a year ago, and then I did a lot of research again before I started it on my VSG journey because I didn't know if I was even going to be allowed to have all the stuff that I am able to have. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. If you have any questions, comment down below. Please give this video a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you have not. I have a goal of getting to like 200. That is my first YouTube goal, 200. Boom. We're getting there. We're getting far. But yeah, I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support and your kind words. I know that I'm not like this huge YouTuber or anything, but I've had a lot of friends that I haven't spoken to in a little while come out and tell me how much they support me, and I really appreciate it. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you guys have a great day. Thanks. Bye.